I wanted to share how to take your power back and how to come back when the pendulum swings in the other direction and it's not on the up and it's on the down, and you're not feeling like up, and you're not feeling happy and high. Like, how do you get out of that space, and how do you get back into a better space? So how to take your power back. No roots, no rituals, no spells, no tools, no crystals. You don't need nothing. You just need you, your mind, and the will to be better and do better. So me being heavy and me coming to everybody with that energy of low depressedness, and just that was unacceptable to me and for me. I didn't like that. I didn't like being like that. I didn't want to be like that. And I had let myself get down so low and so low vibrational that it was starting to affect me physically. And I started to say and speak bad things into myself or over myself and say, like, you know, I am depressed. I don't want to say it no more. I don't want to say it no more, because whatever you put behind that I am is what you become, is what you in your root, is what you materialize and actualize and factualize into your life, and whatever you say you are. So I kept saying I am depressed. I kept saying it, and more every day I got lower and lower, and I got worse. So the very, very first thing that you have to do when you want to swing back up and get back up is stop speaking negativity over yourself. Stop saying that to yourself. Stop saying that. And in no way am I saying to ignore your feelings or ignore your emotions, because it's not that you're depressed. It's that you got situations and circumstances in your life that are making you sad and unhappy and feeling worthless. There are actual things going on. So let's tap in, let's figure out those things. Let's figure out those feelings. This is happening. This situation is making me feel this. And sit with that and start telling yourself something different. Like, what is it that you actually want to feel? Start telling yourself that you are that. I am happy. So every day I get up and I tell myself I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am blessed, and I am a blessing to every single person that looks at me and sees my smile. That is what I tell myself. That is my I am now. Instead of saying I am sad, I am love. I am joy, and I am joyful. Even on the darkest days when I'm not, I still do. I still fight through it, and I say I am joy. What's my sister's name? But I am joy. I am joyful. Say that. Say that. Don't say that I am, the D word. Don't say that. And even if the circumstances in your life, say you were late on something, you're not broke. Don't ever say that I put that I am and then say that thing that broke. Don't ever say that about yourself. You are not broke, and you are not broken. So don't ever put that on yourself, because whatever you say, the fire in your belly is going to alchemize it, and it's going to make it and manifest it through your throat and make it real. So don't put that on you. You are not, okay? So then tap into the feelings that are making you say those things. If you're sad, say you're sad. If you're lonely, say you're lonely, and then explore what is making you lonely, because your feelings, they shape your perception and how you see the world. So that's number two. The number two thing that I did to get myself back up out of the crap is change how I saw things in my life. How did I see these circumstances and situations? If you always see the glass as half empty, then it's always going to be empty. If you see everything as bad, then it's always going to be bad, no matter what is going on around you, because you control how you see the world. And if you're seeing it through the dirty, mucky lens of everything is bad, well, I don't know why my it's just went out. I had to change my perception of how I saw my world and how I saw things in my life and how I saw my situation. I had to stop seeing it as life is happening to me, and I had to see how life was happening for me. And I was telling myself this story of I'm sad and I'm alone and I'm lonely and I don't have no support and I don't have nobody here for me and I gotta do everything by myself and I'm just so and as long as I was saying that and speaking that, and as long as that's how I was choosing to see things, that is how it was gonna be. Wait, let me fix my light. Instead of saying, telling myself that I didn't have support just because it wasn't the support that I wanted, just because it wasn't coming from where I thought it should have came from. Like, oh, my family, they're all on the other side of the world, and all of my friends are on the other side of the world, and everybody I know is so far from me, and I don't physically have any support here. I did still have support, and I was just choosing to see it through the lens of lack. So if you cleanse it and take off that lens of lack, then you see, like, you can reach out to the people that you do have. I do have people that love me, and going through this dark time show me that I got shooters. I got shooters that are rad for me, that will pray for me and lift me up in power. And all I had to do was reach out to that help. All I had to do was reach out for that support and be honest and vulnerable and say, like, yo, things is bad. Yo, I ain't got it right now. I'm feeling like stop being fake positive and faking like you so strong and you got it all together. Stop. I had to stop doing that and just show up and say, like, be real and vulnerable. Like, I need help, and it ain't nothing wrong with needing help, and there's nothing wrong with saying, like, I need support, because we all need support and community, and we all need love to get through, because ain't none of us about to make it out of this alive. You need somebody to help you, and you're not always going to be on the upswing. So when I was on the downswing, I reached out, and the shooters showed up. The shooters showed up, and they rode for me, and they lifted me up in power, and they lifted me up in prayer, and I am so grateful to all of you. You are all amazing. My Cosmic Academy tribe, my digital family, my online family, y'all so amazing and wonderful. The people that I've never met and actually laid eyes on show me so much more love than the people that I've done 1,000,001 things for. So I'm so grateful to you for that. And cleansing and changing my lens helped me to process and see why certain things were happening. Like, I don't know, let me give you a real life example. So a couple weeks ago, I had posted about I was scared and nervous because I got up one day and there were footprints outside my window, like somebody was casing the place, and I had found zip ties in the grass, and I was triggered. Oh my goodness, I was triggered. And at first I was scared and I was nervous, and then once I sat with myself and, like, you know what, like, you're not in any actual real danger, and nothing actually really happened. Nobody actually hurt you. What is happening for you? Not what is happening to you, but what is happening for you. And it was for me to bring up these triggers of these things that had happened to me in my life, and incidences where I was stuck and I was powerless, and I was, like, you know, holding on and harboring anger and resentment towards my mother when I was younger. I used to run away all the time. And one time I ran away, a man with a white van got my ass, got me, and locked me in a basement. And that triggering situation, and I mean, this was back in the day where, like, minute phones and flip phones, so being stuck was stuck. And looking at that through a different lens, through a cleansed lens, was the Creator showing me, like, you're never alone. You've never been alone. You've never been powerless. You've never been alone. You've never been stuck anywhere. And even when you do feel like you are alone, I have put things inside of you to ensure that you can get out of anything. Nothing and no one has ever been able to hold you. Nothing and no one has ever been able to keep you stuck or hold you down or keep you in a place that you don't want to be. So right now, in this time in 2022, where you think you're feeling alone and you think you're feeling stuck and stagnant, you got it inside you to get up and get out. You got it in you to get yourself out of that. So do it. And I give gratitude for the experience and for the knowledge and for the wisdom to change myself and grow through anything and everything and learn from anything and everything. I'm so grateful for all of that. As terrible and horrible as the situation was, gratitude for my growth. Gratitude for my growth. And gratitude for the people that stand with me and help me grow through it and, like, support me and lift me up. I love you so much. I see you all here. I'm so grateful that you're here, and it's amazing that I have you. And even if I don't have you physically, I have you mentally and spiritually, and we send Reiki, and we send telepathic energy to each other, and we send resonance and frequency to each other to lift each other up. And that is why I make sure that I keep the scales balanced. I keep the scales balanced within the tribe. So whenever I take from the tribe, I make sure I give back to the tribe. Whenever y'all love me, I make sure that I love on y'all. And I may not have been raised with verbal love and knowing how to express those things verbally, but I do through acts of service. And every time I go in prayer on my behalf, I go in prayer on y'all's. And anytime I open the roads for me and protect myself, I protect y'all. And every time I do money work for me, you better believe I'm doing money work for y'all, because if y'all got it, y'all gonna make sure I got it too. If y'all got it, if y'all got it, y'all got to give to me. So I'm always gonna keep y'all lifted up. I'm always gonna look out for y'all, because y'all look out for me. And keeping the tribe strong, make sure that we keep our foundation strong. Make sure I have somewhere to lean when the pendulum don't swing the way I need it to. Keeping y'all lifted up so y'all can keep me lifted up. I'm so grateful and thankful to every single one of you. I'm so grateful and thankful for the love that you give me and the love that you pour into me. And that is how you keep the upswing. Just making sure that you focus on what you do have instead of what you don't. That's the power. That's it. Just your mind. Tapping into that very, very high frequency of gratitude and focusing on what you do have instead of what you don't. That's the key. No spell, no ritual. You ain't got to go buy no roots. You ain't got to go buy no stones. You ain't got to pay nobody to do nothing. Just be grateful. Just focus mentally and emotionally on what you do have. With love. I love you all. I love you all so much. Oh, man. Happy Friday the 13th. Happy Goddess Day. Happy Day of Power. You know, this is day Friday the 13th. I got both of these tattoos on Friday the 13th. Every Friday the 13th is the day where I do my highest, my heaviest work, my heaviest lifting. And I wore my party dress. Let me tell y'all this story. This is a funny story. So I bought this dress for my birthday. My birthday's in March. And I wanted to go dancing so bad. I was just so excited. I just wanted to go dancing so bad. And then on my birthday, my cycle came. And it came, baby. It dropped. And who was about to go out in a white dress? And so I didn't get to wear my birthday dress. And but I decided to still go dancing anyway, because I need to celebrate. And there are times in my life where I wasn't able to dance, where I couldn't walk. There were times in my life where I physically could not walk. So going dancing and celebrating myself was so important to me. And I did. And the DJ was playing the song like, all the birthday people come out. And I got on the dance floor, and I was sitting down the whole time because I'm like, oh man, I don't want to, I got cramps and everything. I don't want to do it. So I went out there and I got to dancing. I'm partying. I'm having a good time, and I forgot where I was. And then the DJ started playing some of that, that young people stuff I can't get with. So I'm like, I'm going to go sit down. I started walking and my legs were sticking together. My pad had wiggled all the way down my leg. And my pad, it was stuck to my leg down on my calf. And not near one of them people that was there. Not one of those people was like, girl, your pad. Girl, it's a pad on your leg. Girl. Nobody held your girl down. That's why I'm grateful to y'all, because I know y'all wouldn't have me out there with my pad on my leg dancing around thinking I'm looking cute. I know y'all wouldn't do me like that, so that's why I'm grateful to you. You gotta laugh at it. You gotta have a good time. Oh, happy Friday, everybody. I'm sending you love. I'm lifting you up. If you need anything, I'm always in prayer for you. I'm always in prayer. We did a 11/11 meditation for world peace yesterday. Always, every day, I'm lighting candles at the altar for peace for everybody, for love for everybody, for upliftment and illumination for everybody, and I send you power. Take your power back. Call your power back to you. Step into your absolute, true, authentic self and be you. Because a lot of times the reasons why we feel so down and so depressed is because we are suppressing our real, true selves so that we can be accepted, so that we can be liked, so we can fit into this fake ass world where everybody is doing it wrong anyway. So just be you. Be you. Be your truest. Live out loud. That's when I finally started being happy, is when I started living out loud and being my real true self. And this is me 100%. No drugs, no alcohol, no nothing, no substances. This is all me. And I'm so grateful and I'm so proud to share my real true self with the world. I love you all. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of your night. If you need me, I'm here. I love you.